Hello everybody. Today we are going to understand the concept of utility. We are going to begin with the relationship between total utility and marginal utility. Let us first discuss what is the concept of total utility. So basically, total utility refers to the total amount of satisfaction that the person gets from the consumption of any commodity. Okay, when if the suppose if the person is consuming one burger, by the consumption of one burger, how much is the total utility? How much is the aggregate utility? That is the total utility. So if the person is consuming two burger, so the total utility will be the addition of both the utilities of the burger. And if the consumer is consuming three burgers, so we will take the utility from burger 1, burger 2, burger 3. So when we add all these three burgers, utilities of all these three burgers, so we will get total utility. So here we have, I will explain you the formula later on. First, let us understand what is marginal utility. Marginal utility refers to the extra utility a consumer gets from one additional unit of a product. Basically, if suppose the person is consuming one burger, from one burger the utility is, let's say, 10. And if the consumer consumes the second burger, from second consumption of burger, if the utility is, let's say, 15. So here the extra utility that the consumer is getting, that is, from the first burger it was 10, and from the second it is 15. So the addition over here is 5. So this 5 is marginal utility. Okay, this mu over here in the total utility formula, that this tu is total utility. Total utility of commodity N is calculated by adding marginal utility of 1 plus marginal utility of 2 plus marginal utility of 3 plus till whatever number it is. So when we add all the marginal utilities, we get total utility. Okay, so instead of writing mu1 plus mu2 plus mu3, we can also write summation of mu. That means when we add all this summation, this is the summation sign, sigma sign. That means it is the addition of all the marginal utilities. And how mu is calculated? Mu is calculated by subtracting tun and n minus 1. So this you will understand better when we will solve this. Okay, basically here we can see the concept of utility is can be understand with the help of this example. Here you can see the consumer is consuming first burger. If you see the you are hungry, eating the burger gives a lot of satisfaction. So when you're hungry, when you're very very hungry and you're eating the first burger, the utility level, the satisfaction level will be very very high. See here, utility and satisfaction, these two words are completely different. Just to make you understand better, we will be using it as a synonyms. As not a synonyms, but just instead of utility, I'll use a satisfaction level. Satisfaction is which comes after your eating the burger, and utility is before the consumption of the commodity. Here you can see the utility level is very very high immediately when the second consumption takes place. So after eating the first burger, if the consumer consumes the second burger, the utility level will go down. So here you can see the in the graph, the utility level has gone down as compared to the first consumption. And as the consumer consumes the third burger, immediately after the second consumption there is a third consumption which is taking place. So here the utility level will further go down. So basically what I am trying to say is, as the consumer consumes more and more commodity, the utility level will keep on decreasing. Okay, so this is the basic concept that you should always keep in mind, that as the consumer consumes more and more, the utility level will keep on decreasing, and this is the normal behavior of human being. It happens with all of us. As we consume more and more, we don't want to have more of the same commodity that we have already consumed. Okay, so this is the basic concept. Now let us move ahead. To relationship between total utility and marginal utility. So now we know what is total utility. Total utility is the sum total of all the utilities that we have consumed, okay, that we have got from the consumption of any particular commodity. And marginal utility is the additional unit, that additional consumption, additional utility that we are getting by consuming one additional unit of a commodity. So here you can see, here in the table, in this schedule, we have the first column, which is saying units of X. Next is total utility, and the third column is marginal utility, MU, that is marginal utility. So now I will explain you in a better way, and you will also understand in a better way the formula that we have already done. This is the first consumption. When the first consumption is taking place, let us say this, let us take the same example of burger. If the consumer is consuming one burger, first burger, the total utility that is coming is 10. Okay, and as the consumer consumes the second burger, the total utility is 18. So this will keep on increasing. The utility, the total utility here we can see is increasing as the consumption is increasing. So if the third consumption is taking place, the total utility is 24. When the fourth consumption is taking place, total utility is 28. And fifth, here it has gone to 30. Now this means that the total utility, initially we will, as we consume any commodity, let us take a burger or chocolate or ice cream, whatever it is, when we are consuming one after the other, the total utility here we can see it is increasing, but the rate at which it is increasing is continuously falling. See the percentage of rate at which it is increasing, it is continuously falling. Now at the fifth consumption, the total utility has gone to 30. When you are consuming the sixth burger, when you're consuming the sixth commodity, the total utility is same. As you can see, it is constant. So this constant means that here the consumer is fully satisfied. The consumer doesn't want to eat any more of any commodity, whatever it is, whether it's burger or chocolate. So in our example, it's burger, so we will say burger. Here at the sixth consumption, the consumer doesn't want to consume any extra commodity, because here the consumer is fully satisfied. At this point, the consumer is fully satisfied. Okay, but then if the consumer is forced to eat the seventh commodity, then what happens? This total utility will start decreasing. The total utility starts falling. This means that when the consumer is fully satisfied, here this is the full satisfaction level. After this, the utility will convert into disutility. So here the satisfaction level will convert into dissatisfaction. Okay, so here the important thing that we need to keep in mind is the total utility is increasing. As you can see here, the total utility is increasing as the consumption level is increasing, but this rate at which it is increasing, it is continuously decreasing. So this we call it as increasing but at diminishing rate. Okay, so this diminishing rate means the utility, the total utility is increasing. The You can see the numbers are increasing, but that the rate at which it is increasing, that is continuously falling. So this is known as increasing but at diminishing rate. After that, it becomes constant. When it becomes constant, when the consumer is fully satisfied, at that point it becomes constant. And even if the consumer consumes more amount of a commodity, then it will start falling. So this is the basic thing of total utility. Okay, so now let's go to marginal utility. Now, what happens to marginal utility? As the consumer consumes the units of commodities, the marginal utility we can see is continuously falling. Okay, so here the total utility is increasing but at diminishing rate, but the marginal utility is continuously falling. So how this marginal utility we have calculated? This marginal utility is calculated from the simple formula that we have discussed over here. Mu is equals to TUN minus TUN minus 1. That means this marginal utility is calculated from total utility, and this n is the number which can be any number, and n minus 1 is the number which we have selected, the previous number from which we have selected. So suppose in our example over here, if this 18 is n, then the n minus 1 will be 10. So this is TUN and this is TUN minus 1. So that means 18 minus 10 is 8. Okay. So next will be 24 minus 18, that is 6. Next is 28 minus 4, that is 4. So this is how we have calculated. Over here you can see 30 minus 30 is 0, and 28 minus 30 is minus 2. Okay, now it will begin with 10. The number, the TU and MU both will begin at the same number, at the same point. Why? Because what is marginal utility? Marginal utility is the additional utility that you are getting by consumption of any additional unit of a commodity. So here, this is the very first unit of a commodity. So there is no question of additional unit. Okay, so that is why this is starting at the same point. So this is the very first commodity, so that is why TU and MU both will be same. Afterwards we will be calculating it by using the formula of MU. Okay, so now I hope this table, this schedule of total utility and marginal utility is clear to you. Now we move on to the diagram. Now the same thing we will explain it through the graph. So here we have x-axis and y-axis. X-axis we are going to measure the quantities of a commodity that we have. That means these units of x we are going to measure on x-axis, and on y-axis we will measure the total utility and marginal utility. So here we have a separate curve for total utility and marginal utility. Let us first see the total utility. When the 1 unit of a commodity is consumed, total utility is 10. So here is 1 and 10 is over here. So we get a point over here. Okay, same way 2 and next is 18. So 2 over here and 18 over here. So we are getting point over here. So same way we have drawn the whole curve, and after getting all the points we join all the dots. Then after joining all the dots we get a upward sloping total utility curve. Okay, so after this total utility, the marginal utility over here 1 and 10, that means over here, then 2 and 8, that is here, then 3 and 6, that is here. So like this we move on. 6 and 0, so 6 is over here and 0 is here, so we get a point on the x-axis itself, and then that is 7 and minus 2, that is over here. So when we join all the dots we get a downward sloping marginal utility curve. So total utility curve is upward sloping and marginal utility curve is downward sloping. Okay, now we have, in the next slide we have this diagram, both total utility and marginal utility on one same graph. Okay, so this is our total utility which is upward sloping, and this is the marginal utility which is downward sloping. Now let us understand this diagram closely. What are the things that we need to listen over here in the concept? of TU and MU, when we see when the first unit of a commodity X is consumed, both TU and MU are same. So why it is same, that I have already told you why it is same, because it is the very first unit of a commodity, so both TU and MU will be same. Then, as the consumer consumes more unit of X, TU increases at a diminishing rate. TU will increase at a diminishing rate. So, we said that this will increase, but the rate at which it is increasing will keep on decreasing. And MU goes on diminishing. MU will continuously fall. Then, at a particular stage, that is at the sixth unit in our example here, this example, and in the sixth unit, TU is maximum. Our total utility is maximum. So among all these numbers, we can see 30 is maximum. So when the point where the consumer is fully satisfied, there is that point will be the highest point. Okay, so that is the highest satisfaction level that any consumer can achieve. So the the at this point total utility will be maximum. And what happens to the marginal utility? Marginal utility will become zero. Why it becomes zero? Because there is no additional utility that the consumer is getting. The sixth consumption is not adding to any utility, so that is why the marginal utility is zero. So the point over here is, when TU is maximum, at that point marginal utility will be zero. So this is called as the point of satiety. Point of satiety is the highest level of satisfaction that any consumer can achieve. So at this point TU is highest and MU is zero. Then after this point, any rational consumer would stop his consumption after reaching this point of satiety. So when the consumer is fully satisfied, the consumer will stop consuming any commodity. But if he still consumes more, if the consumer consumes more unit, then what happens? Then this total utility will start falling. So when this starts falling, what happens to marginal utility? Marginal utility will go in negative. Marginal utility becomes negative. So as we can see here in the schedule also, this when it starts falling, this becomes negative. So over here, when TU starts falling, marginal utility will become zero. Negative. Okay, so this is the relationship between total utility and marginal utility. We need to make certain points very clear. That is, when total utility is increasing, marginal utility is continuously falling. This is increasing but at diminishing rate, and this is continuously falling. When TU is constant, at that point marginal utility will be zero, and when total utility starts falling, marginal utility will become negative. So TU curve is upward sloping, whereas marginal utility is downward sloping curve that we have seen. Total utility is always positive. So this we need to remember. It is always positive, whatever be the case. Total utility is increasing, decreasing, but it is always positive. It is upward sloping curve. And marginal utility can be positive. It is positive over here, then it becomes zero, and then it becomes negative. So marginal utility curve can be positive, zero, and also negative. So this is the relationship that we have discussed. Now in next class we will discuss the law of diminishing marginal utility. I hope the concept of the relation between marginal utility and total utility is clear to you. Thank you very much.